Hey everyone, it's Rose Crystal, and I'm back in another episode of Zero Escape. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Last time, we went through door 1, going through another spot in the flowchart, and this time we discovered a chart house and a wheelhouse of the ship. After entering the room, Clover pulled us aside and explained that she wanted to find out Sneak's killer no matter the cost. Trying to calm her down, we tried to agree with her and ended up narrowing down 2 potential possibilities. Seven and Santa, the 2 killers, or at least the potential candidates. Hoping that Clover doesn't do anything crazy, we eventually figure out the puzzle to the room and head into the second escape room of door 1. So any further ado, let's get right into it.
Oh, a hallway.
It's far too narrow to be called one.
So a narrow way?
This seems to be the only route.
Yeah, let's go. Wow.
What?
Well, these machines are weird. I've never seen any of them before. Huh? Wait, this one is...
Ah, yes. A telegraph key. These were used to transmit Morse code a long time ago.
What the heck? I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, we're in the second novel thing. But I was gonna say, are we reaching an ending already?
This must be the communication office.
And that door?
What is that?
Captain's quarters. Huh.
Who wants to bet Zero is not on the other end? Because that would be too easy.
That's what it says.
Then, do you think...
It is too easy. Too easy. I mean, we're not even close to an ending. If we were close to an ending, that's different. But we're not.
Well, we won't know if we don't open it.
No! That's not Zero. It can't be. But I see something down there. The dialogue box is blocking it. I saw another bracelet.
Not again. Damn. No, wait. We didn't check his pulse yet. Maybe he's still alive.
Really? Because I saw blood under there. Yeah, no.
Pulse.
Yeah. No. It's a no-go.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, I would think... Yeah, he is dead. There's no life in his eyes.
Damn. If only we knew how it happened.
I could tell maybe a head injury from up here.
These wounds. I wonder what killed him.
The fact that his body's still intact means it wasn't the detonation. What's going on? I want to see, like, there's a man on the floor covered in blood. This is the 3rd time he's seen the horror of death laid out before him. He didn't think it was something he'd stand to see much more of. Still, he'd begun to accept that whatever it was that he saw, whatever happened to him, was beyond his control. Their force control was driven by a determination that he could not hope to match. Oh boy. There's a deep red wound on his chest.
It must have been this.
Oh boy.
These clothes. A captain.
This must have been the actual captain, and not Zero.
There's that mean this guy was Zero?
No. If that's the case, this game would be over already.
Bracelet Zero.
And there's a Zero bracelet. Now, everyone may be thinking, is that Zero? Most likely not. Otherwise, this game would be over already. Most likely Zero had bracelet 0, put the bracelet 0 on this guy to forge him being the actual captain, but it's not him. I mean, this was the captain, yes. Maybe Zero took over. I mean, the fact that this is Zero is not Zero, because the game would be over already. You need to take that into account.
Junpei.
It may be wise to find a way out of here first.
Indeed.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's get out of here first before anything. We can worry about bracelet 0 later. captain's quarters. Okay. No dice. Doesn't matter what I push in here. It's not working. I don't think the power's on. Is this the exit, huh? Doesn't even have to try this door to know what it's locked. I knew it. A camcorder. Looks like it's pointing at the door. Well, the power's on. Well, why would someone want to videotape a door? I think this kind of camera records to a hard drive. Doesn't look like this one's recording anything. What do you mean? Just sending to whatever it sees to something. What does it see? The door. Yeah. There's blood on the chair. Do you think this was the dead guys? Yeah, probably. There's blood on the chair. Kinda creeped me out. I would hope so. Music box. Oh, it's one of those old music boxes. How about we wind it up? Why does it sound like that? Is it broken? The pins and the cylinder are shaped all weird. I don't think those are the pins. It looks like someone put something else on top of it. I think you're gonna have to take it apart to figure out what's going on with you. It's a lamp, but it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. The bed, there's nothing in it. This one shows a central staircase on C-deck, so there's cameras everywhere. Makes sense. Big hospital room. Ran a hallway in this one. Showing what's happening at the central staircase on B-deck. She shows we're going to a small room somewhere I don't recognize. The room on the screen looks very fancy. Room on this one. There's a bunch of weird buttons on here. Probably switch what you see on the screens. Do you know how to work this thing? Why don't I just press one of these? Like this one. Whoa! Guess it does change the... What the hell is this?
Huh. Z-E-R-O, huh? It's like he's making fun of us.
He might be.
What do you think?
Nothing.
Oh, the creepy music's playing.
What about him? Do you think that's really Zero?
Doubtful.
There's no way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? Zero is one of us.
Yeah. Right. Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be Zero.
I agree.
Huh?
Don't you get it? The letters that spell Zero on the TV screen, the captain's clothes he's got on, and of course, the bracelet with a 0 on it. It's too obvious. Look, this is Zero right here. This dead body is Zero.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, even I knew, and yet I've never finished this game. I know right then and there that that's not Zero. It'd be too easy.
Isn't that kind of fishy?
You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
No, that's not the point. So I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work, which makes me wonder. I think this is a challenge. A challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was Zero, they'd never have put a bracelet on him.
True.
Walking around with a 0 bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, "I did it!"
I mean, it is true. I mean, we've never seen a 0 bracelet to this point. And the fact that it suddenly shows up now of all times, the chances of me falling for that are very low.
Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything Zero is supposed to be. Just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was Zero and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us. Too bad, suckers. This isn't Zero. Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me. It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
That's really twisted. But it almost seems kind of childish.
That's how it usually works, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me. All right, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
Don't know.
I don't know.
And what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is.
Why would I?
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is.
That's always a good thing.
Give me a hand here, Clover.
Huh?
We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets? Okay, fine. Guess I'll do it.
Can't blame her for not doing it. I mean, I wouldn't want blood on my hands either.
Here we go. Huh? Hey, it's the...
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so.
Wait, why did it flash back to this? I mean... Oh, that's right, because the bracelet came off. I'm thinking, wait, why did it flash back to this?
1. You escape from this ship. 2. More likely, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the parasitic Mary's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Oh god. This man... He's dead, isn't he?
What gave that away? The giant red gash on his chest?
Huh?
No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it until right now. If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Yes, that's what we came to the conclusion at the beginning of the room, Junpei.
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that he's dead.
Yeah. I guess you're right. It is pretty obvious.
Indeed, I don't know why you bothered explaining that again.
Well, he looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though. You know?
You know what? That's true. That's true.
I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kinda has it better, you know?
I know, that is pretty fricked up, but it is true. All the other bodies we've seen so far are pretty fricked up.
Dying from a bomb going off inside of you? I mean, that's just... Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin. I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something. There was a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm. And...
What did you just say?
Oh, were we never specific about that? I don't think we should have been with Clover.
Oh man, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't know what I was thinking. I mean...
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but...
What are you getting at, kid?
I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the detail. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he had a broken bone, right?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me!
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad, too. The bone was sticking out of the arm.
I can confirm.
Clover?
What's going on?
What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
Huh? What are you...
Thank you so much, Junpei.
What?
Hey, what's going on with you?
I'm sorry, it's just... I'm so happy!
Why are you happy your sibling is dead?
Why?
The body in the shower room, it isn't his! It isn't my brother!
Wait, what? So he's still around? Bro! I knew it!
Huh?
Well, I had a gut feeling, but I'm like, what?
It's not Snake!
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is... I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this. But he's still alive. I'm so happy.
So where is he if he's not here?
I'm so glad.
Huh?
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope.
Oh, she remembered that.
You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
That's...
The thing we gave her, so that does matter.
I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody. I was angry and miserable. But because I had this 4-leaf clover, because of what you said to me,
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Junpei.
Oh, if you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa.
Santa? Why?
Maybe this will ease her suspicions a little bit, because now Santa and Seven are no longer in danger. Because Snake's no longer dead.
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf? I got that from him too.
Oh,
So now she has no reason to go after them.
Huh?
What is it? Clover?
did Santa really tell you those things?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Did I, say something wrong?
Oh no, not at all.
Now she's got to reconsider her plan of action because she was just about ready to go after them.
In fact, this could be really good news, I think.
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Whoa.
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago, with my brother and me.
You were involved in this? So that's another connection. Lotus was the mother of 2 of the kids. 7 was trying to investigate. Now Clover and Snake are part of this experiment as well. Maybe Santa as well.
But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group. So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa. Okay, time out.
I agree. Time out. There's 4 connections right now.
Let's just calm down for a second, okay? Start from the top.
Please do.
Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with this experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
Do you know about morphogenetic fields?
I knew that would be brought up again.
Morphogenetic fields.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
There you go.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
So they were testing telepathy on this ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same
The
thing.
nonary game?
What?
The nonary game.
They're having kids play that?
9 people were put on this boat, and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the nonary game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other?
That's what I'm wondering. That was the big question.
Am I missing something here?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops in your head? That's an epiphany.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it during math class, and thankfully for that, because I would have never been able to pass my exams without it.
And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy.
What has danger got to do with this?
So you're saying the nonary game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. A girl.
Huh.
She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I never met her, but I did hear her name. Her name was...
Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you.
Really, at the most important part, I've played enough games where that becomes a cliche, but really, Ace, walk back out. I want to hear this.
Ace.
You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something?
This is the second time you've pulled this out. Is there something up?
I'm having a little trouble, and I could really use your assistance. Come on. It'll only take a moment.
I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Alrighty.
Huh? Hey, wait!
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up!
Alright, we gotta go for now. Hey Ace, look. It's a model of a steam train. How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? It's a telegraph key, a machine for transmitting Morse code. I tried sending an SOS earlier, but I doubt that did anything. Zero would never make it that easy. So you think it's broken? No, it works. I'm just not sure if it actually transmits anything outside of the ship. Hey Ace, look! There's a big rat trap over there. I told you, that's a telegraph key. It's a device that transmits messages through Morse code. And I love the look on his face. He is done with everybody's crap. Hey, look, it's a monkey with glasses. How on earth do you arrive at that conclusion? A pair of headphones. You can't hear anything. Guess whatever they were connected to doesn't work anymore. Looks as though that door's the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole though. Electric lock, perhaps? Take a look at the left side of the door. Yeah, there's some cables over there. What's it mean? Hey, what's this? It's blank, there's nothing written on it. May as well take it. A white piece of paper. It's blank. Clock mounted on the wall. Can't start moving. A little surprised that the time is wrong then, I suppose. And there's nothing on the back. It's an old telegraph machine. Nothing suspicious here. Let's take this. Small screwdrivers. Says small screwdrivers. Dismantle small devices. Here we go. Combine this and do that. Alright, let's screwdriver out and make short work as music box. There you go. Cylinder. Cylinder for a music box. There are a number of pins and needles and some pieces of metal that look rather like fans attached to it. Look at this. Ink. Bottled ink. Filled with ink. Let's combine this and the ink. Nope, that's not it. Maybe something else. There's nothing in the drawer anymore. The drawer. Nuh-uh, there's air. How old are you? 9? Why, thank you. I am 9. Old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I have no idea how that works. Isn't the store on the screen right behind us? You're right. So if he sees the camera sees the sensitive screen in real time. I wonder if that means something, you know? There's nothing on the monitor, just static. Z on the screen, E, R, O. Screen, let's see what my switch is. Nothing. Doesn't work anymore. I guess this is a one-time thing. So, the screen's behind us. Yeah, so I put my hands here in front of it. Shows on the middle top screen back there. You got a short lifeline, Junpei. Hey, mind your own business. Maybe it's locked. Alright, I'm just gonna try. What are you doing? Search the wheels from top to bottom. There's no reason to go back. I think you gotta check all the rooms, don't you? I know. I'm trying to figure this stuff out. So the cylinder. Put cheese on it, unfortunately. It's not a mousetrap, dude. Guess, what does that mean? Okay, that whole thing just takes us here. It's probably some kind of radio transmitter. And we need to figure that out. That rolls, or maybe it's not that one. Share. It's only gonna open that. Okay. So there's something I'm missing here, obviously. Guess I put the ink on the cylinder. There you go, a dirty cylinder. And then combine this with the paper. Now I just gotta roll the cylinder across a piece of paper. And if I'm right, the ink shut. Morse code. There we go. What is this? It's just a bunch of lines and dots. I found the cylinder from the music box. Then I rolled across the paper and it left this. Some kind of code. I think it's probably Morse code. Oh, Morse code. Now we can go back to that area. No, I clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, I got Morse code I'm supposed to enter. Dude, something will happen. Code. Alright, let's give this a shot. I have no idea how to do Morse code. Is there a way to move it without... My hand slipped. I'll get it right next time. Operate this twice. You operate everything this button. The dot which read as D is really like tapping. The dash which is read as da will get it. If you hold the button down, okay. If you leave your dot, hold it down for a dash. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. There you go. I didn't know how to do the dash, but the dot was easy. There we go. That's the last one, and yes! Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. You've unlocked the drawer. Let's do it. Let's get out of here. Well, not out of here, but yeah. Here we go.
Looks like there's something on the cover. A-L-L-I-C-E.
Alice.
All ice.
All I see.
Alice. Does this mean... What the hell is this?
Yeah.
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Can you read them?
I hope you can.
Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could?
What the hell? Whoa, the whole thing's like that. Huh? What's this? Oh, a key card.
Nice.
Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol.
Something's written on the bottom. Bottom deck library. This must be the key to the library, then.
Nice.
So it would seem.
Bottom deck library.
I don't think we've ever seen a library on the ship.
Oh! Seven said something like...
Oh, are we going back in time?
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic.
No, that's what it was. That's what the 9 door was. It was in a library. And the coffin, I was right. That coffin might have been Alice. But then that also leaves the question, was she alive?
Could beneath the navel mean the bottom deck? And the forest of knowledge is the library?
That's where the 9 door was.
Then could Alice be in a room somewhere beyond the library?
What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Is that so? What about?
Well, don't laugh, okay?
The Egyptian priestess, an Ice 9. Interesting.
And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster, they called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice, and she was purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord Gordain. According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice.
And you think that he hid her in a small room, beyond the library on the bottom deck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just a theory.
Junpei, have you ever heard of the term CAS?
No.
Cass?
It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter. Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals. Normally, if you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works differently. The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form. It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other things.
What do you mean, other things?
Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel?
Space travel? Are you serious?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation. Cryogenic freezing?
Okay, that's fair.
It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films. People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that cast thing?
Most likely.
Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility. If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed
It
exist,
could be cast technology.
and casts were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I'm like, she could be alive. We heard someone hitting the coffin. I thought that was just the game unleashing its horror aspect, but now this could be very well a thing. She could be alive this entire time.
Well, I can't say for sure, of course.
She did look lifelike.
I'm only talking about possibilities. The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right? If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature,
That's nuts. Are you really saying she could have defrosted and started walking about?
Imagine if she was the one who stabbed us. That'd be so bad. I'd be so mad.
you're quite right. It does sound unbelievable.
But then again, a bunch of unbelievable things have happened on the ship already.
But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
You mean the guy dressed like a captain?
Yeah.
Yes. He was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible.
Exactly. I mean, we were all split up and we just found it today.
In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right. Clearly, the two of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter. Who else then could have done so?
Nobody.
No, because you would still need another person. That means 3 people would be working together, and meaning that's not possible because only certain people can enter door 1 with the digital route.
After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, 7, and Clover. While we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, 7, and Clover had stayed behind. But it's impossible for those 3 to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2?
It would still be impossible because there'd still be 2 people.
No, still won't work. We were only gone 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy in there, and run back that fast.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer, that being the case. Who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time?
Yeah, because they know exactly where everything is.
A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Then you're saying the killer was Alice?
Well, this is all only one possible theory.
All ice. Alice, is she really somewhere on the ship? Maybe this card will give me access to the Forest of Knowledge and the big mystery. What could be there beyond the Forest of Knowledge?
Something you don't want to know because we know from another timeline that she could very well be alive.
Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now. I'll come back to this later.
Yes. Keep the card on you. New materials added to the file screen. Let's look at that right away now. Information about all eyes. A file found in the communication belt says all eyes in the spine. All pages reveal hieroglyphs from ancient Egypt. Okay, that's the other thing. Digital runes. Let's look at this. A unique key. Key with a leather case. It isn't metal. I guess it'd be ceramic. Junpei, have you found a keyhole that might fit it? Potentially. No dice. Controls panel electric lock. It's got a key on the bottom right. Maybe the key I got earlier. There we go. Sweet, so I have to put that key in. Now it's on. Junpei, look. There's a minus sign on the screen. There's 8 of them. Probably means you gotta put in 8 digits. Do you think you can figure it out? No. Camera's pointing at the exit. There we go. What's the deal with this? Is it some kind of code? 4 rows, numbers, and letters. They all start with 0 and end with 8, F, N, or V, respectively. And do with number bases. Add to the file screen. A numeral system chart found in the captain's quarters. 10 in base 10 written as A in hexadecimal, therefore 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E. The chart showed the rules for each numeral system. And if we have anything to go off on, exit is locked. That's it. Okay, so we have numeral charts, but where's that gonna get us? Look like batteries. There's kid running in the lawn. If you can figure out how to trigger this. 8 numbers. It is, huh? Wait, I just need enter. If I mess up, I just because I press C. I would have no idea what it is, though. I don't know. What's the passcode? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be part of this room right now. If we have, we would have figured it out. All we have is some Morse code stuff, and that isn't going to help us on this specific puzzle. 10 is in base 10 is written in A in hexadecimal, therefore 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, and so on. But that doesn't really help us, does it? Unless there's something huge that I'm missing. There's an O on the screen, so if you combine with 3 of those, it says 0. I wonder, why is only 1 letter per monitor? I want to say 0, they really only need 1 monitor for that, you know? Why? Maybe. There's a reason why the letters are displayed individually. So it's not really 0, it's Z-E-R-O. Z-E-R-O. So they all say that. I mean, it's just a door. I know, right? There's only 4 on the bottom, so 0. The exit, and those 4 letters. Maybe. Wait! I got it. What they say in base in the numeral thing, Z-E-R-O. So in that case, I think I got it. So if 10 is in base 10, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D. We know at least E is 14. I'm gonna need some time, give me a second. Alright, so the easy way to figure that out, I had to literally write down the entire alphabet from memory, and what I figured out is, the letters that spell out 0 are all in the numeral system. What I did by that is I literally wrote down the alphabet from memory, which I should know, anyone should know, but basically, the answer is literally what 0 spells out in the numeral system. So Z is 35, E is 14, R is 27, and O is 24. Yes! Oh, I am good! I am good! That was not a waste of time then. It worked. Good job, Junpei. So all you have to do is write down the alphabet from memory, if you wish, and then spell out what each letter is in the numeral system. So like Z, you keep counting. You know, like A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, and D is 13, E is 14. You know what I'm saying? And you keep doing that for the entire alphabet until you spell out 0 and then their numbers. Good work, Junpei. So for those who are like, hey, that's a big jump, you solved it off camera, that's not fair, I just gave you the answer. Let's go. Oh.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, we'll pick this up next time. So if you guys want to see the next episode as soon as possible, actually, hang on, I want to see it. Are we near an ending? No, hang on. Oh shoot, hang on. Flow? Okay, we're in 2 potential endings right now. Depends. Alright, now let's save. Alright. Alright, so if you guys want to see the next episode as soon as possible, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.